I'm Anil Kumar, sharing with you solution of an excellent question from my subscriber. We need to solve an inequality which is 2x minus 9 times square root of x plus 1 less than 0. You can always pause the video, answer the question, and then look into my suggestions. Now that is a really good question. We have product of two things. One is 2x minus 9, which is relevant for the entire domain. However, square root x plus 1 has a restricted domain. So let's look into domain of square root x plus 1. Now what do I mean by domain of square root x plus 1? That means when is it valid, right? So within square root, everything should be non-negative, right? X plus 1 should be greater than equal to 0. That is first thing you have to appreciate, correct? That means x has to be greater than equal to minus 1. So on a number line, for example, this function square root x plus 1 has valid values only if x values are greater than equal to minus 1. Do you see that? Equal to means we fill up this. It could have minus 1 also. At minus 1 it is 0. Is it okay? So these are valid values for us to write the answer, you can say in short, correct? Now with that in mind, let us solve the inequality, right? Let us solve the inequality. Now when we say 2x minus 9 square root x plus 1 less than 0, we know something that square root is always positive. So another thing which we know it, square root x plus 1 is positive always, right? Correct? If you want to sketch it, just to give you a background, if you want to sketch it, then this function will look like this, where this value is minus 1. So I hope that brings together everything about this part of the function. Is it okay? So we know it is positive. We are looking for an inequality where two terms are multiplied. One is always positive. So we can think about only solving for the linear part, which is 2x minus 9. And so we could write this, we'll solve for this. 2x minus 9 less than 0. So taking 9 on the right side, we get 2x is less than 9 or x is less than 9 by 2. That is to say, x is less than 4.5, correct? So on this number line, let's say 0 is here, then from that part, 2x minus 9 less than 0, we get a solution that it is less than 4.5. Is it okay? Combining these two, right? So combining these two, our solution is what? Our solution is that if I write minus 1, it becomes 0. We want less than 0, correct? So minus 1 is not included, but our solution is that x has to be greater than minus 1 and less than 4.5. Do you get it? So that becomes the solution. You can test also, right? So I'd like you to test the solution by putting some values in between. 0 is a good value. So if I substitute 0 here, what do I get? I get, by substituting 0, minus 9, right? So test x equals to 0 gives me what? It gives me 0 minus 9 times square root of 0 plus 1, which is less than 0, correct? We know minus 9 is less than 0. So that is the correct answer, right? So one test is enough. We tested the point 0. It is within the interval. It is not necessary, but kind of important. I hope in this solution you understand that since one of the term is always positive, in our solution we can take it away. and just solve for the term which could change sign. And that is why we worked with the linear term and got our solution. And answer, I hope, is clear, which is x is between -1 and 4.5. This could also be represented on a number line as let me again write down or show it here on a number line, which should be between -1 and 4.5. Correct? So on a number line, that is how you to represent the solution. As an inequality, you can write like this. Feel free to post your comments, and if there are any doubts, please don't hesitate. Thanks a lot for watching. All the best.